back. Happy Thanksgiving, because it just passed a whole week ago. I hope you got some good deals
Nope. For Thanksgiving? For Black Friday?
for Black Friday.
Nope.
I think they go hand in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're back to back.
Yes, you talk about one, you you have to assume the other.
Yeah, they are connected nowadays. When did Black
Because even
Friday?
then, Black Friday is already starting to overlap into Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It seems like
'Cause
there's...
all the stores opened Thursday at 5. Target opened at 5 on Thursday. So it literally leaves no time for your actual Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, it is starting to... How to overcrowd it? To overlap it more.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe next year.
No. Not at all.
Anyways, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Mics and Some Theories. My name is Steven. This is Pedro. And we're just going to get into it. We're talking about meals. We're talking about feast. What would you like to have as your last meal if you got to pick? Actually, let me back up. Let's say you're on death row, you're in jail, and it's your time. Your time comes, they knock on your cell door, and they tell you can make one with God, because you know how they always bring a priest, and they ask you, what would you like for your final meal?
Actually, I don't even know if they do that. I know they do it in the movies, but is that how it actually goes?
I don't know. I've never been to jail, and for the purpose of this hypothetical question,
Yeah, I'm following. We'll go with it.
Let's roll with it.
Okay. Oh, what would be my last meal?
Yeah.
I'd probably go hungry.
You would want to go hungry?
Yeah. Why would I want to eat anything?
I don't know.
Because then it would just be...
enjoy, savor one last, memory before it's your time to go.
Nah, I'd probably just not choose anything. If that's an option. It should be an option. You just say I don't want to eat anything.
Damn. That's a pretty badass way to go. I never thought of it that way.
Is it? Because realistically, I don't think they would bring you... I would assume that they have some kind of list of like things that they could offer you. That's the regular meals that you get, and then like the death row list. Like they would have a list. I don't think you just say like, yo, I want some nice, good, fresh sushi all the way from Japan, and I also want some nice spaghetti straight from this little place in Italy, and I also want to get something from Louisiana. They got some nice barbecue ribs, and I want that all for my last meal. They'd be like, nah, here's your list. Pick one.
That's what you would think. But I hear you do get a lot better care being in prison. Like, you get better access to medical care. They feed you, obviously 3 times a day. And it's not the best stuff, but I don't know. I feel like they would have the money or the funds to possibly, hypothetically, give you not extravagant, but somewhat decent last meal.
Yeah. I'm not saying they don't give you one. I'm saying they already have a list of what they could possibly give you. So it wouldn't be like that Japan, Italian thing. It would be like, here's our local as in within like 100 miles of what we could get you, and all the restaurants and all their dishes, and choose one. And then you said better healthcare. I don't know if they have better healthcare. I think they just have healthcare.
That could possibly be true as well.
Because I know I've heard these stories before from, I think, professors telling me that people would commit crimes when they had a broken arm, or they had some medical issue. They would commit a crime, and then they would go to jail, and then they would be forced to treat them.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
I've heard those stories. I don't know how true it is and how many people do it, but I do hear that because certain people don't have healthcare, they commit a crime, and then they get the treatment that they need in jail or prison.
I've also heard like when it gets cold, a lot of bums like to commit crimes, so they have They take them in, and they're indoors.
Ah, where it's warm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But let me tell you how I would go out. 2 scenarios.
Okay.
If I was innocent, but obviously I got convicted, and I was super salty on my way out, and they offered me a last meal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at that point, there is no more appeals for me. There is nothing that I can do to fight it. I just gotta, take the cards that I'm dealt. I would ask for all the things that would make my stomach hurt.
Okay.
Because you know how when you die, you tend to defecate?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
body just releases all that tenseness or whatever. That's what I would do.
So you let out a big ass wet fart when you're going.
Yeah, have them clean up after me
Big old.
for my inconvenience.
Then you got to give them the last.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how I would
you're
go out.
disgusting. What's the other scenario?
Oh, if I actually did do whatever crime I was convicted for, then I'd be like, I did it, whatever. Probably a slice of pizza and a Pepsi, maybe. Something simple.
Okay.
You got me. What am I gonna do?
All right. So how was Thanksgiving?
It was cool. It was chill. I got sick, which sucks. I feel like I get sick every Thanksgiving. But it was cool. It was chill. I opened up one of those Black Tuesday bottles that I've been hoarding for a while.
Yeah. Is it alcohol or liquor?
It's beer.
Okay.
It's a imperial stout that was aged in bourbon barrels. So it has like this little bourbon whiskey-ish aftertaste. It's really good for it being beer. It's 19.4% in alcohol level. So the only reason I opened it, obviously my brothers came over. I just wanted to see how my dad would react to tasting that beer.
So how do you react?
He made a face. He goes, "Oh, no, thank you," because he's always drinking, but he's always drinking like that weak shit, that Bud Light or Coors Light.
Ugh.
Yeah, that nasty shit.
Well, it's all nasty, but go on.
Yeah, so I opened it up just so he can try it, and yeah, he reacted as I expected. He can't hang.
All right, so where's the family drama at? Who got in a fight? Who didn't? Who yelled at who?
Damn.
Who threw a fit?
Let me tell you, none of that happens at my house. Why? Because we don't fuck with nobody. Nah, that's fucked up to say. We spend it by ourselves. We don't really invite people over, or we don't go anywhere. So that's why it's pretty chill. It's just us. There aren't any actual like beefs between our immediate family.
No fist fights. No one stealing shit. No one yelling at someone else because they were late to some kind of party, and then the cousin didn't show up because they couldn't pick up their third cousin because the second one was going there, but they left them behind and forgot him.
That is very specific.
Really, I just made that up.
Nah, I like my family gatherings small, because then it lets me dip out whenever.
Did
There's
you?
people I have to say bye to.
Did you though?
I did. I was sick. I didn't feel too good. I was in bed by like 10:30.
All right, little light Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Woke up in the morning. I tried to get a workout in, but didn't feel too good, so I just stayed in. And la recalentada, amazing.
The what?
La recalentada.
What's that?
It's the Spanish word for reheating.
Recalentada?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean recalentada?
Yeah, that's a term. Like when you're a lot of Latin families do this. When you have a party, Like, let's say on a Saturday, and then everybody leaves, they always invite you to come over the next day for la recalentada, so where they reheat up the food from the day before.
Oh,
It's like another reason to get together. Hey, you never heard that term?
I've never heard that before. Recalentada?
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone
I'm probably
say that.
pronouncing it all wrong and weird because I'm kind of congested.
No.
So I feel like I'm pronunciating everything weird.
It's not the word, it's the phrase. I've never heard that before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, they do it, but they just say leftovers. They're just getting leftovers, inviting people to eat the rest of the food. Yeah.
I'm sure, like, if you ask your parents, like, hey, ¿qué significa to invite somebody over para la recalentada? They'll tell you.
And then to throw a fucking chancla at me. The fuck you say? Like, oh shit, I don't want no beef.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Let's see. We had 4 different families, well, including ours, so technically 3. Then they ate, and then me and my cousins were in here playing Jackbox TV, and then that was it. Just stayed. I don't say adults, all the parents were in the living room, and then we were just here, and that was it. Ate. I don't really like the fact that we have to stuff ourselves on Thanksgiving. I don't stuff myself. I just eat enough to get full. Then I wait a couple hours, and then I eat again. Just a little bit. Fuck that. I hate getting food coma. I'm not trying to get food coma on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm trying to cut back on overeating. I hate that shit.
I can relate.
I hate not being able to stand up right now and then do a full sprint. If I eat and I can't stand up and do a full sprint, then I eat too much.
What would be the reason for needing to do a full sprint?
No reason. That's just the measurement I use to know how much I ate. It has nothing to do with the fact that at any point I gotta be ready. It's just, that's how I know I ate too much. If I get up and then I have to walk slowly, I eat too much.
But your body's adapting to it.
To the food?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why you eat less.
So eventually... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to argue that you could eat a little bit more because your body might want it, and it'll trick you into thinking that you could still do the full sprint.
I see what you mean. Or you just eat less, so you're not tricking. You just do it.
You ever thought about learning how to actually measure your food, like count your macros and all that stuff?
Not unless I'm gonna get shredded.
And that's not in plans?
Not right now. Later on. Later on, if I was gonna get very serious and actually get how should I say, swimmer body, like a very, very toned, low fat body, then I would do that. But that's later on. Right now, I just want to focus on removing coffee first, and then not overeating second. Because I've already removed junk food and hot Cheetos, which was my main junk food. So now it's just coffee, and then next, overeating.
Yeah, that's... from my experience, when I was a thick crust pizza, the overeating didn't help. Obviously, I was drinking a lot. I think that was the biggest thing. I was drinking a lot. I was never really into chips.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I saw some chips, cool, I'll eat them. But it wasn't like I would go to the store because I had to get a bag of chips.
But your main junk food... Well, your main junk food is candy, though. Yeah. That's your main junk... Candy. My main junk food was chips. Yours is candy.
That's what I was going to say. Candy was a part of my downfall.
And you know what? You know what they call me? They call me a piece of candy. You know why? Because I'm sweet. I'm sweet on the ladies. That's what they tell me. I go outside and I'm wrapped up in a nice plastic nylon bag, and they look at me and they scoop me up, take me back, and they call me all but a cookie with a real rum dumper.
Damn. All right.
Oh, man.
Shoot.
That made me laugh.
I mean, I would have just took it to, they want to take you home and unwrap you, but...
You went
in.
Candy. It just felt right.
Just felt right, huh? But yeah, I've been cutting candy out of my life, and even though it's fucking hard, I stay fiending it. Fiending it. That I think a week ago when we went to Target, I wanted to get candy so bad.
Yeah, I bet they had the leftover Halloween candy.
Target's where it's at if you want to get candy. At least the kind of candy that I like. But I ended up. I wasn't gonna get anything at all, but I ended up just meeting myself in the middle, and I got a chocolate bar.
What's your favorite candy? Your preferred candy of choice?
Preferred Twizzlers.
Okay. Regular peanut butter inside?
Wait, what?
Twizzlers doesn't have peanut butter? What am I thinking of?
Yeah, well, okay. What are you thinking of?
I think I'm thinking of Twix. Twix has peanut butter.
Twix, yeah. That's
no.
chocolate.
Twizzlers are the red vines, right?
They're like red vines, but I don't like the red ones. I like the flavored ones. The sour cherry and the red and yellow ones. I like those.
But they have the same. They're similar to red vines.
Yeah, right? they're tightly wound up like a red vine. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's your go-to?
Yeah.
It's a strange go-to.
It's the best.
Doesn't even have any sugar. Does it have sugar on it?
No.
Yeah, fuck that. That's a trash candy.
Just because it doesn't have sugar on it?
Gotta get that.
Close second, I like...
candy corn.
Oh.
You hate it? Fucking love candy corn.
Disgust.
Alright, what's the close second?
Close second probably be the Sour Patch straws. I can eat those all day until my tongue starts to hurt because of the sour sugar. Just cuts my tongue up.
You ever had chocolate straws? Or sometimes at Starbucks during the holidays they have some I think it's a chocolate straw that you can put in a drink, and then you drink your drink with that straw, and then you can eat it afterwards.
I've seen those, and I've tried to enjoy my delicious beverage like that, but when it touches my mouth and it's obviously I'm putting my tongue on it and I start to get the taste, I start to plus I normally chew on my straws as it is. Okay. So if the regular plastic straws, I'll chew them. Like if we ever go to a fast food restaurant or whatever, I'm already chewing on them as it is. So yeah, that chocolate straw one, I just started biting it and eating it. So it was finished before I finished my drink. I had to take the cap off and just sip on it like a cup.
So then you bought a new bottle.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you just bought a new bottle, right? Because you're obviously a baby because you like chewing on the little end of the straw. Like those little suckers that babies choose. So you must have gotten a fucking new baby bottle.
You don't chew?
No.
Yeah.
The only thing, let's see, that I would chew. No.
I've thought about this before, actually. I don't like the texture of the straws.
Of which straws? The ones that you can drink the drink with?
Yeah, the regular plastic straws.
Yeah.
I don't like the texture of them.
Well, they're not meant for chewing.
I know, but still, it touches my mouth and then it... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I'd rather just sip it out of the cup like a regular cup.
So you like the new Starbucks cups then?
Yeah.
The ones without... Yeah, I like those too. Without the straw?
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? You know how the green chalkboards, if you ever slid your fingers across it, it would make a screech?
I've actually never done it. I've heard people do it.
Yeah. That's what it feels like when my teeth touch the straw. Like it gets me very antsy. So I want to like just...
Ugh. I don't even do this often, but I used to like to get a hot Cheeto and just kind of suck on it.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Really? I would sparingly do it every now and then, just suck on it and then let it get soft and let it get, when you get it, it's like crunchy. But I don't like it to get soggy. I like it to get in between like crunchy and soft, and then I chew it and then I eat it.
I don't do that because I want it to get soft or in the middle. I do it because I just like to get all the polvo first,
Mm.
and then I'll just finish it. But I was actually in this phase where I would, um, if I had a hot Cheeto bag, I would do that, just suck all the polvo out, and then I would throw the chip out. I would never actually eat the chip.
Oh, so so you just get the powder.
Yeah,
So at that point, just buy Lucas.
it's different though.
Oh, it is a different taste. It's a complete, but it's just chili powder.
Yeah.
Mm. Ugh.
That's why when we went to that 626 market for that burrito that they put where they crushed up all the hot Cheetos and they put it inside the burrito.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. I mean, the burrito was trash. I feel like if it was a better made burrito, better in like meat and other ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't next to that shit horse field, I think it would have came out better.
Santa Ana.
Yeah.
I didn't really like it. I mean, it was a cool first experience to try a burrito with hot Cheetos, but I think I would have enjoyed it more if I had the actual burrito and the hot Cheetos on the side. Because the burrito was good. It's just tasted.
I don't know. I didn't like it. I feel like the cheese was fake.
Oh, it's because they use some nacho cheese on it.
Yeah.
They try to spice it up. But I'm telling you, if those chips, and I guess that cheese was also on the side, if they just made a burrito how a burrito was supposed to be made, I think it would have been good. But it just, I mean, I get it. They're trying to be like me, innovative, progressive, looking forward. What's behind us? Our past. What's in front of us? Well, the future. That's what they're trying to do.
I mean, yeah, it was cool, like for a little niche thing that gives people a reason to go out and I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
Go out and try new things and just eat with foodies and other foodies just to experience good food, bad food, new food, experimental food, fusion food, cuisine, bougie food, ribs, just different types of food.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say, but I lost my train of thought because I started thinking of food, like foodies. Did you know that this restaurant opened up, the Breaking Bad experience?
All right, let me tell you what's inside of it. So the Breaking Bad experience, right? It's this new restaurant down in Sunset. So when you walk in there, the first thing that's cool about it is the entrance is actually a school bus, kind of like the one they had at Breaking Bad. So you kind of walk through the school bus and you see like different chemicals and different flasks, different pipettes, all this scientific stuff. And when you get to the entrance, there's actually it's someone wearing the yellow jumpsuit. So you say how many people, and then you can say 2, 3, whatever. They wait, you wait there, then they go sit you down. So as you're going through it, all the what do they call, the employees are dressed as the Breaking Bad characters. There's someone that looks like Hal, there's someone that looks like Jesse, and then they're all scattered around. They look kind of similar, but it's kind of trying to go into the fandom and into the world. So the inside of it, it's really big. On the outside, you just see the bus, but on the inside, it's this big, kind of like auditorium. So it's super huge, and each section is divided into different parts of Breaking Bad. So on one side, there's the desert. On the kitchen in the back is actually Los Pollos Hermanos, trying to give that like Breaking Bad vibe. So one side is the desert. The second side is actually supposed to be kind of like the house where it all took place. The third side, it's supposed to be more kind of like a drug addict kind of place. And this is all just in the walls, right? The walls are decorated and kind of the seats too. And then the fourth side, or I said the farthest side, that's the VIP section. You don't really get in there unless, so there's this secret, you know how restaurants have secret menus, right? So when you're first entering, there's actually a secret code, and that's how you get to the VIP section. So when you're there, they ask you, so how many in your party? So to get to that section, this is a hot take, brand new. No one knows about this. What you actually have to do is the person that tells you how many, you have to respond with the number of people that you're with, 2, 3, 4. Let's say it's 2 of us. So I'll go 2. You pause for a second. Bitch. and then he looks back at you and he says, "Excuse me, what did you say?" and you got to repeat it again to make sure it was an accident, because maybe it could have been an accident. You got to say, "I said 2, bitch," and then they tell you, "Oh, got it right away, sir." And then you go back to the VIP section. Now the VIP section, that's a special section. So that section is where, what was the officer's name? The one that died? The one that Hal killed? His brother-in-law?
You keep calling him Hal. Is that
It's not
Hal?
Hal?
How's his name from Malcolm in the Middle?
Oh, is it?
What's his Walter?
Walter. Holy shit. Damn. Malcolm in the Middle. Which is funny because that's actually a part in the VIP section that no one knows about. I didn't even know you knew about it. I was getting to it. All right, Steven, you caught me. You caught me. So Walter, what was his brother-in-law's name? I don't remember his name.
Damn, I don't remember.
All right. Well, the point is, there's a little fountain. It's meant to look like a river, kind of like the one where they found the body. It's kind of meant to look like that, but it's a fountain. It's a nice fountain. And as you said before, yeah, even farther back than that is actually a Malcolm in the Middle tribute to Hal, and like him and Breaking Bad, and kind of the crossover, and kind of like, oh look, he was a teacher in Malcolm in the Middle. Look where he went. He went to Breaking Bad. He was a teacher still, and then, so it's a nice little place. Pretty cool. If you're on Sunset, go check it out.
So you've heard of it?
Nope, never heard of it.
You got pretty close to the description of it.
Is it on Sunset?
I don't know if it's on Sunset actually, but it's in LA, and there is no auditorium, but there is pretty much the Pollos Hermanos thing. There's the bus, all that. You have to buy tickets for it in advance. It's $30 each person, and when you come in, you get to mix a drink for yourself, and you get to use some of the blue ice meth.
Yeah.
It's not actually meth, obviously, but
yeah.
So they use that to make your drink, and then you can order a little side dish, that's named after something from the periodic board of elements or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. I found out about it yesterday. And
can I go up to the waiter and be like, table for 2, bitch?
I mean, you could. I can't guarantee that they won't spit in your your sliders, but
no VIP then?
I don't know if there's VIP actually. I just found out about it, so I haven't actually really looked into it, but I believe it's something that I would like to experience.
Okay, speaking about experiences and trying new things this holiday season, it's all about experiences and seeing the people that you haven't seen, talking shit, going back and forth, trying new things like that restaurant on Sunset. That's not on Sunset, it's just in LA. So, Thanksgiving, the word indicating thanks and giving it. So, what are we giving thanks for?
A lot of things.
Yeah, then name some off.
Well, to start off, our wonderful viewers, those of you that support us and tune in every week. Very thankful. Thankful for you. Can't do it without co-host.
I'm the best.
Obviously, thankful for another year. But yeah, without getting too sappy, that's the gist of it.
Isn't sap? Is sap?
Comes from trees? Yeah.
No, I know it comes from, I was going to say honey, but it's not honey because it's sap. But it's viscous liquid like honey. Right? Is that sap, or am I getting it mistaken with something else?
Something like that.
It's kind of, it has the same texture as honey, but it's not. It's, what is sap? Sap is, I used to think sap was tree blood. or tree tears.
Tree blood is a cool description. That's a cool way of looking at it.
Like weeping willows, how they aren't they excreting tree sap, and that's why they're called weeping willows, because they have that little honey texture that's falling.
I thought they were called weeping willows because when the wind blows and it's like the way it rustles through the leaves, it like they make this like noise.
That's analogous to crying.
Yeah.
To like weeping.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I like that idea. So I was thinking about, when was it? Maybe like 2 months ago. I forgot how it came about. Something about the word planning and whether or not plans are necessary. You think plans are necessary?
Yes and no. Yes, because you kind of want to have a blueprint, an idea of what to expect on what to do, and no, because nothing ever goes according to plan.
Okay.
So one can argue, what's the need for a plan if nothing ever goes according to plan?
Yeah. I have heard that argument before, and I don't think. And where did I hear this? I don't know who said it. Someone said it, and then it made me wonder. They said that plans are completely useless, and I'm on board. Plans are useless, but it's the act of planning that's helpful. Because when I think of a plan, I think of A, B, C, D, and E. Kind of like this linear thing. Like, that's your plan. A, if A doesn't work out, then B. B doesn't work out, then C. And C doesn't work out, then D. That's a plan. But at least for me, plans have never... I don't think I've ever had a big, long-term plan that ever went according to plan. But in the value comes in preparing for that plan. So if you're gonna... You start with your plan A or whatever, and then you think of all the different possibilities that you can, I guess, have, all your different options. And then in thinking about all your different options, then hopefully you can ask some questions that'll lead you different directions. If I wanted to be a professional football player and I'm 18, I'm about to get scouted. Is that the word, scouted? I'm going to get scouted. So then I guess plan A would be, I want to go pro. So then what do I need to do to go pro? Eat healthy, do all these different things, go to college. Can you get drafted straight from high school?
No. They made it into a rule where you can't do that. Okay, you have to go to 1 year of college at least.
So then I have to go to college. So then there's my plan. Kind of stay healthy, stay out of trouble, go to college, play well, and then get drafted. Which is cool. So that's my plan, but there's so many things that could go wrong that could just deter me from that plan. I get injured, I get in trouble, I get arrested. The scout's not interested anymore. So there's so many things that could deter me that if any of those things happened, then my plan is shattered and then I have nowhere else to go. But where the value was preparing for that plan. So if that didn't work out, then what else could I do? I could, well, hopefully I could go into a school or even to a community, and then if something deters me, then I'll start there. Or if I do get into that school, maybe I could stay there and just get my degree and do something else. And if neither of those works, then okay, maybe I'll just go work, take some time off, and then go back to community and then try it again. So it's in like creating those options that's where it's most helpful for you. Because if I just have my straight plan, anytime it gets messed up, everything gets messed up. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't have a plan. I have a guide. Like at the moment there's like 3 different things that I can do, and I don't know which one I'm gonna do. But I have 3 different options, major like lanes that I can go. Actually 4 if I really think about it, but 3 that I'm considering.
Okay.
So when you said, "Do you have a plan?" No, not really, Because my plan today might be different tomorrow.
Well, yeah, of course. You always have to adapt and be
Flexible?
no, not flexible. What's that word that Coach Johnson used to always use?
Slapdick?
No.
Oh.
Resilient.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be resilient, obviously adaptive. If one thing doesn't go your way, like chess, if you you have a certain set of moves that you know that you have to make, you make those moves, and then life comes back at you with different moves. You have to reevaluate and adapt. You might have lost your knight, you might have lost your queen, all that, but you have to. There's still, that doesn't mean the game's over. You have, and obviously the probability might be low, but there's still moves that you can make to adjust and make it so that you can get your queen back or all that stuff. But it's all strategy, man.
But the thing with the chess game is, you see, when my knight is down, then I got my bishop, and my bishop, he's resilient and flexible because he can go different directions, across from to the left side or the path to the right. And if he takes the right path, that's perfect for me, because then that puts my king and queen in a position to get my other queen back, because queens slay.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Shoot. I always believe in you, and I always tell you anything you need, just let me know. I help you in any way that I can.
Well, since you brought it up, I mean, you just said it now. What I'm really looking for. You ready for this? Honestly, all I want for Christmas is a bad bitch. Can you help your boy out?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know where to find a couple of those. Oh, man. But, yeah, you can find those anywhere.
Damn. All right. So then you have the connects.
I wouldn't say I have the connects. I have the power of the internet, and all you gotta do is just type in keywords and...
But they shut down Blackpage.
Type in keywords and girls are just advertising themselves.
Yeah, that's Instagram.
Like, yeah, but they have like subscription based accounts somewhere else where you pay a fee, and then in return you get like personalized photos, messages, that are not safe for work.
I've never heard about this.
Yeah,
it sounds like what's that app where you pay a fee and then celebrities can send you a personalized message?
Cameo.
It sounds like it's kind of like a Cameo, but for specific individuals to send you photos or images.
Yeah, videos, photos, that only you get access to, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd like a Cameo.
Okay.
But for the not safe for work stuff.
All right. So Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Thankful for the fans. Yeah, that's it. I was just gonna say this long speech, but no, I think just keeping it short. Thankful for the fans. I mean, I guess for you, I mean, sure.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, I guess if I have to.
All right, Ruben.
See, for family, friends, I don't think I have any friends. I think they're all just family. I really don't think I have anyone that's a quote unquote friend. I think at this point I know everyone's moms, and they know mine. Yeah, at what point does a friend become family? I would say it's when you meet each other's moms. Well, at least I think so.
Yeah, that line could be drawn anywhere.
Yeah, it just depends where you would want to draw it. I I've thought about it, and I think it's when we meet each other's moms. When I introduce you to my mother, and then vice versa.
Or when you tell them, "Oh, hey mom, this is the guy that sells me drugs."
No, that's a drug dealer.
Oh man, that day you did that to me, I never felt fear like that in my life.
What was weird is that she asked me for a dub.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad you had fun, man, and I'm excited to see what's up next for you and for us and for all the viewers. But yeah, anything else?
Nope, not at the moment. Not pressing.
Yeah, me neither. In that case, sign us off.
All right, pretty simple. Bye.
Peace.